Hello, this is Golden Aura, and this topic is what cycles are ending in your life. Take as long as you need, meditate, and choose the pal that is attracting you. We have four pals to choose from, and the corresponding timestamps are listed below. And let's go. Hello, pal one. If you chose the green card, this is for you. And say hello to, what should be this plant's name? I've been growing it in just in water, actually. I haven't planted it yet. It's been in the water for about a month now. But go ahead and say hello to my plant. Show it some love so it can grow times 10, you know? Go ahead and subscribe, like, this video, and also I would want some feedback from you guys, you know. Okay, I'm just trying to figure my whole layout here. So this is going to be about what cycles are ending in your life. I felt guys to take that from the top of the deck before I shuffle. But what I'm getting here off the bat, pile one, is if you've been going through cycles of stagnation, things are just not working in your life. That's going to be changing soon. I heard the wheels are going to start turning. Some of y'all could have been having problems with your vehicle, problems with your car. You guys are going to either have a new car, or you guys are finally going to meet with the right mechanic technician to fix whatever is going on with your vehicle. I heard some of y'all could be DIY type of people, so you guys might find out yourself on how to fix your own vehicle. Okay, so it's like something is starting to finally turn in your favor here. And also, guys, I'm trying out this new mic, so kindly reply on my question here, and that is this mic doing a good job with the audio here? Um, so basically, um, especially if you have made plans for yourself, made plans for yourself, but made plans for yourself this year. I see things happening for you next year. So if you've been trying to get married, right, and it's been postponed to next year, that's gonna go through. You guys gonna finally get married next year. If you've been trying to go to school this year, but that has been postponed, next year you'll be able to, um, go to school. It's just something about the next year. They give me a timeline for some of you guys, and it is next year. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter what year you are watching this. Just know that if you had issues, of things working in your favor, or like things just seem to be stagnant in an area in your life, I just see it happening for you the next year. Okay. Some of you guys want to move. For some of y'all, the stagnation is you guys feel like, it's hard for you to move out of a city or town, an apartment. It's hard for you to move out of a relationship. It's like whatever you've been trying to move away from, it just keeps pulling you back. So that cycle is going to end. Okay. I'm getting that song "Breakaway" by Kelly Clarkson, I want to say. Yeah, Breakaway. Breakaway, take a chance. She tells about basically taking a chance in her life and starting something new. Okay. And this might seem very, very scary for you. I'm going to write down your song, Breakaway. You guys might want to listen to that song because I do see that this is a song that really hits home of the messages that I'm really getting here. Okay. Some of y'all been trying to have babies. Okay. Trying to get pregnant. Okay. You guys might finally start to get pregnant here. Dedicated effort. Yeah. Y'all been pushing through with this dedicated effort. Y'all been trying over and over and over and over again. Some of you guys feel like your channel, your YouTube channel, or your projects is just not going nowhere. It's like it just seemed like no one was subscribing, no one was commenting, no one wasn't really giving it support. I do see that turning around, and the wheel is going to start turning in your favor, where you're going to get your subscribers, your likes, your shares, your comments, and all that type of stuff like that. Okay, and emphasis on admiration. Wherever you're working out, wherever you're working on, you're going to receive admiration for your work, recognition for your work. I just heard clarity of belief. A lot of you guys have been scratching your heads for a long time with this clarity of belief in the reverse. It's like you try to basically troubleshoot yourself. It's like I'm trying. I mean, I can't help but to go back to like the example of a car that's not working right. Right? It's like no matter what parts you put in that car, no matter which, no matter what car shop sees your car, no matter who touches the car and tries to fix it, it's like the car just not what it just wouldn't work, right? Some of y'all unfortunately could have like had like a lemon as a car. That I really apologize. I mean, basically, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you because I've been there. Oh, it was the worst. I've been there. Trust me. Um, and it's like you guys just, it almost kind of went like a mad science experiment. It's like you have a hypotheses of like if you use variables A, B, and C and D, and hoping that variables A, B, and C and D will have a good outcome, then you don't have to do over the experiment again, right? Like it all makes sense at the end, and then you can finally, come up with the thesis, right? Because I don't know why I'm bringing this shit up. What? So all my science nerds or geeks, y'all are basically showing up in this video, in this pal. Okay. Um, Interesting. Anyway, I sound like I'm rambling, but I'm hoping this message hits home for somebody. But like I said, the overall message here is like you tried plenty of times for whatever this is to work. And I see that it's starting to work in your favor. By the time you watch this, it will start to work in your favor sometime between now and next year. Okay? And trust me, a year will go by like quickly. So don't fret and be like, oh, a year is going to take forever. No, it's not. I promise you. You're going to blink your eye and it's going to be 2025. I promise. Especially if you're watching this in 2023. So you better live up your 2024 year because I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, and when you become older, it's like the years become faster, quicker. I don't know. Anyway, we have shine in the reverse. Yeah, it's like you just cannot for some reason receive admiration or credit for the hard work that you provide, that you give, that you showcase. It's like no one is seeing your work. No one is acknowledging it, it seems right now. And that's going to end very soon. Okay? Especially if you're trying to, be popular. It's nothing wrong with wanting to be popular, okay? But if you're trying to be popular online and it's just not really going for you, I see that changing. Okay. What are some other cycles that is ending for Power One? If you've been having a hard time having friends or finding a safe social group to be in, that's going to end soon too. I see people here who have been loners for years, they're finally like meeting their soul tribe, their friend group, people that just vibrate on the same level as you, Pal One. That's cool. I like that. Pal One, just know that when this cycle of stagnation ends, it's going to be super busy for you. Okay, it's going to be you're going to have to learn to catch up to this new fast pace. It seems like your life has been kind of slow and dragging and boring, and it's like nothing tends to happen in your life. It may seem, you might think you have a very basic boring life. That chapter is going to end soon, and the pace in your life is going to pick up. So make sure you keep up with your own life here. Okay? Some of y'all, when this cycle ends, you're going to have some calendars or something to keep up with all the dates and events and all this type of stuff. Even social events, because maybe you're not used to being, invited to social events. And you don't want to miss these social events if you're looking forward to them, but you might forget because you're used to being at home all the time. By the time you remember, that event has already happened. So just watch out for that. Rebuild. Yeah. It's like you guys have been wanting to reinvent yourself. You've been wanting to do that, but it just seemed like for a while you did not have the tools or guidance or knowledge to do so. Okay? But you guys are finally going to get that. It's like what you've been waiting on is direction, knowledge, and the tools so you can basically fix whatever is broken, it seems, in your life. And you're gonna have a lot of people open up to you like, wow, Power One, I'm very inspired because I remember when you was going through A, B, D, and C, and it just seems like it wasn't working for you, and now it's working for you. Like, Power One, how did you do it? People want to hear your success story. Um, okay, people will want you to be vulnerable and open up to them and tell them how you did it because you know you might have a very heartfelt story, Pal One. You had some very humbling beginnings. People could have used you, abused you, mistreat you, deprived of love and respect from you. You went through it, okay? You could have been around very cruel people. And it just seems like you had this cycle of always meeting people that did not support you. But at the same time, they will want you to support them and give to them and show love to them. You guys could have had cycles of unacquired love. And if that rings home to you, if that resonates for you, Pal One, I see that cycle ending too. Dreams coming true. I'm telling you, like, this has been a dream. Like, whatever this is that you've been wanting to manifest and become a reality, this has been your dream for a very long time. I heard this has been at least a dream for yourself for 5 years. Some of y'all could have had this dream for 5 freaking years. And it's finally after 5 years or so, more or less, it's gonna finally happen for you. Yeah, challenging times. Look at that. Y'all have very challenging times. I do see that when this cycle, listen, man, listen, the bigger the blessing, the bigger the responsibilities. So, like I said, some challenges that I do foresee if you don't keep up with this new fast pace in your life is if you don't organize yourself. Okay? Make sure you keep a planner, calendars, lists, alarms, whatever you need to do. Okay, make sure you keep up what's going on in your life when this cycle ends of hardship and things just not going for you. It's like you basically coming from a point where nothing was happening for you, right? And then when that cycle of nothing happening for you ends, next thing you know, a lot of things will be coming at you. Good things, friendships, love, business, recognition, admiration, invited to events and banquets and all this. You're going to have to organize your social life, your business life, your 9 to 5, your family, just make sure you stay organized. I heard make sure you stay clean. Make sure you organize and clean yourself, because sometimes I can be that way too. Like when I'm very busy, like my whole room can be so hectic because I feel like I don't have time to straighten up, right? My room or bathroom, I have to immediately go somewhere after I clean up. But I learned like it takes 1 second to put back where it came from, versus just throwing things all over the place trying to get ready. And then when I come back home from events, it's just a whole mess because I did not think I had time. You do have time. You just have to organize your day. Okay, scheduling is the biggest advice I have. Okay, you really want to make sure you can hold this all together. Okay, being diligent, being productive, making sure you're on your P's and Q's, dotting every I, crossing all your T's, making sure that you are on your game. Okay, wherever this is. Also, Pal One, I feel another advice is coming for you is making sure that you keep up to date with like law, business law, or making sure that you're legal. Like if you're trying to become like a official business, make sure you keep up to date with legal documentation. Making sure that you know legal guidelines on how to run your business, because there is a legal aspect to a business. Make sure that you are well knowledgeable in that area. Okay, and if you're if you're in the industry that keeps evolving, advancing, make sure you learn the new tricks, the new methods, the new products. Make sure you stay on game, because you don't want to be left behind if you're not keeping up to date with the newest way of doing things in your industry, especially the ones that tend to be more lucrative. Okay. Whew, wow. Okay. Pile one. Awesome. It's a very interesting reading because I started rambling and it just seems like it was hard for me to really get a whole theme or a whole message. And I feel like that's what y'all had going on mentally. It's like you guys had a lot of brain fog. Okay. It was hard for you to even think straight. Whatever you had going on, it was hard for you to think straight. It was hard to even envision your future because you were so busy dealing with whatever was going on in your present. Now things are cleaning up in your present. Now you have more room or time to think about what you want in your future. Okay, Padawan. Cool. I love this reading for y'all. I really do. I really do, because I've been here before, Padawan. I feel you. I feel you. Okay. And if you want a personal reading, you can reach out to me. Make sure you comment below what you think about this reading. Let me know if this really resonate. Let me know what's up. Check out my other videos, okay? Love you guys. Bye. Such a beautiful. Hello, Pawan. If you chose this yellow index card, this is for you. Look at my plant, y'all. Ain't it cute? I haven't planted yet, but I want to name this. I'm not sure what I should name it. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Okay. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new here. We have a lot of lives on this channel where I tend to do free readings every now and then for subscribers only. And then also, just support the channel, man. If you like what you see here, support it, like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel and whatnot. But let's go ahead and get into these messages. What's ending soon? Oh, oh, yes. Okay, so, okay, y'all. I'm super excited. Hold on. Let me ground myself because I'm very excited. Pow two. Um, what's ending for you is the cycle of imposter syndrome, the cycle of holding yourself back, the cycle of lacking confidence. That's what's ending. Woo! Powell, too. Ain't that amazing? Because life doesn't really happen for you until you take the lead. Okay, this is what it says. Take the lead. All right. Life doesn't really happen to you until you grab life by the balls and just basically make life your bitch, basically. I just see you guys being more in control of the outcomes of your life versus having like a victim mentality. Okay, you're gonna own up to your ish. You're gonna pull up your adult pants, and you're gonna start making things happen for yourself. Okay, this is what I see for Pal 2. But let's get into the cards. What does the cards have to say? I just see y'all being like a boss out here. Some of y'all could be promoted into leadership. Some of y'all could be like either promoted or invited to be in things that only powerful people can be present. Only like game changers can. It's like the opportunities that's coming your way, Pal 2, is only for leaders, bosses, game changers, trailblazers, people who don't have time to let fear hold them back. Okay? It's human nature to be afraid, but it takes a boss to do it anyway. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? If it feels like, Pal, too, that your life tends to be very chaotic, okay, like it's really hard for you to have like a work-life balance, okay, I do see more balance coming your way, all right? If you have a hard time eating a balanced diet, I see you guys really, 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 really taking control, okay, of your diet and starting to eat a more balanced diet. Okay, you have giving and receiving. Ooh, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you, people tend to give things to people who know they deserve it. I'm not saying that there's people out here who don't do charity work for people who don't got it like that, but something that I've noticed in terms of social analysis, just observing people, is people that tend to get what they want, they know they deserve to have it in the first place. Whoa. Because they're confident. They believe in themselves. Okay? The moment where you start to believe in yourself, man, I'm telling you, Pal 2, things are going to happen for you. And watch out for those haters. People that used to rock with you when you did not love yourself, when you did not have confidence in yourself. Man, be careful of those, because people around you might change. Let me tell you something about life, man. When you change, okay, people around you change. People tend to treat you differently when you change. And that's for people who feel like they ain't getting no respect for someone, you know? When you change, when you start respecting yourself, it's hard for people to disrespect you. Okay? So I see a lot of respect, okay, coming your way from people. Even for people who might not even respected you in the past. It's just something about you, man, because it's like you have basically owned your power. You have basically like your energy, pal, too, that I'm getting when this cycle of like lack of self worth and self respect ends. It's like, y'all, I'm not. Wow, I'm just gonna tell you what I heard. Okay, I heard people will bow down to you. People will bow down to you, and I'm a very humble person, so I tend to like refrain from phrases like that, but that's honestly what I've heard. Okay. It's like people is going to start treating you like a queen. Okay. Treating you like a queen, treating you like royalty. You understand? Because that's how you see yourself. You understand that you are made in God's image and you are meant to be respected just like he is, right? Um, I see that a lot of you guys in PAL 2 are very humble people. So I don't really see y'all being, overly cocky and treating people as if they're beneath you. So that's not a concern here. But be careful of that because I have seen people who have leveled up in life and forgot where they came from and treated people that, who are still in the situations that they came from. Like they ain't shit, basically. So Pal, to be careful of that. Ain't this cute? Yeah, I still don't know what to call her. Marissa, Stephanie, I don't know. Timothy, even I don't know. There's two of them here, and I haven't planted them yet. I will, I promise. But anyway, and this is very interesting because when I'm looking at this card, okay, these people they're holding this jewel in their hand. But for some reason, it's funny how I talked about this plant because I start to see these items in these hands as seeds. You have people that even want to invest in you, okay? Invest in you because you are starting to invest in yourself. I see you guys doing a lot of beauty regimens, workout routines, just really taking care of yourself here. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You could have really put a lot of people and things before you. And honestly, y'all, I think that's a really I think it's really disrespectful towards yourself to always put everyone before you. You're gonna have to choose yourself sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like you're gonna have to give yourself some time, some love. You know what I mean? Like some of y'all could really have that tendency of loving others before you even love your own self. Like I heard this phrase coming before, like coming before. What? I heard this phrase before, and it goes like, "I love you more than I love myself." Like some of y'all could have had that mentality, like you love others more than you love yourself, and now you're going to start equally loving yourself as much as you love others. Okay. Woo! Come on, spirit. Listen, if I'm too loud, listen, I'm very excited. My bad. Just turn down the mic, turn down the volume. Okay, but look what. Listen. This is spirits come through because it's funny how I was talking about love and the heart chakra came up. I felt really guided because I usually shuffle the cards, right? But I felt guided to take the top card when I was talking about love. And here we go, the heart chakra. Damn, you're gonna receive so much love. Also, um, Pal, 2. If it felt like that you had a house but not a home, meaning like it felt lonely at your house, it felt lonely where you lived at. Okay, it wasn't maybe as comfortable. It probably wasn't as how can I say, blissful, comfortable, But I do see what's coming in for you is that you're going to really prioritize, cleaning your home, organizing your home, making your home feel comfortable. You're going to decorate your home, and you might even feel comfortable to invite others. Maybe you guys haven't really invited people at your home. Some of y'all could have came from Pal One. You might not even want to invite folks to your home because maybe it's a little bit messy right now. Hey, okay, it happens to the majority of us out here. Okay, and you guys might start to clean up your home so you can invite people and really make your house more of a home. I do see some dogs, some cats. Some of y'all might be getting some pets. Some of y'all could be, what is this? Because I'm seeing children like running around a house. Some of y'all could be babysitting or watching over people's kids if you don't have children. Or if you are co-parenting, okay, co-parenting, you may have more opportunities to see your kids now, okay? I don't usually get those type of messages, but I am. So if you're someone who has been in a cycle where it's hard for you to see your kids more often, that's going to be ending. I heard you might as well. I just heard a spirit say you might as well start making a bedroom for these children. Start making a bedroom for these children because you're going to start seeing them more often versus them just laying on the couch when they're over. Because maybe they don't come over that much. I don't know who this for, but child, it's coming through. Yeah, some of y'all definitely came from what is it? Power One. Moving on. If you guys had a hard time letting go of somebody, that song by Keith Sweat. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. New Vitality. Yeah, y'all are walking away from victimhood. Y'all are definitely walking away from victimhood. You guys are tired of sitting down whining and crying. You're going to basically wipe your tears and be like, you know what? It's really up to me to make my life a good life. You're going to own up to that responsibility, basically. Interesting. This is powerful shit right here. This is powerful. I love this. I love this. Oh my god. This is not an 18 plus reading, so I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna make this short as possible. I'm gonna try to make this PG-13, but okay. How can I say this? Um, if you have any cobwebs down there, mm-hmm, someone is gonna be dusting that off for you. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna, help knock those cobwebs off. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Okay. Oh snap! Okay, pal. Two. That's so funny. Ha 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 ha. Woo. Why am I hearing this? Cotton candy, sweet and low. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now slide, baby, slide. Okay, all right. So some of y'all could be having more opportunities to dance, to have fun, to let loose. Wow, look at this release. Whoa, y'all. Okay, this might sound crazy, but I'm going to say it. It might not make sense for you. If it doesn't, And then that message right here might not resonate with you. That's okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. But to help this new cycle come through, or to help this old cycle end, whatever makes sense to you, dance to help release old negativity from your body, because some of y'all could have stored all this anger, this hurt, this pain, this loneliness in your body. So y'all need to kind of like make somatic movements. Some of y'all need to look up somatic healing. Okay, somatic healing, to help you release all of this trauma that you could have stored in your body. And that could have been preventing you to find new love, new blessings, and all that stuff, because you were holding on to, like, how can you receive if you're too busy holding on to old shit? You need to let go of old shit so you can receive new shit. You feel me? Like, it's really that simple. I carry that rule with me everywhere I go. That's why it's not hard for me to let go of people, places, and things. Like, period. So we have release, and we have hopeless, helpless, and hopeless. Yeah. Ain't that funny with this release and helpless and hopelessness? Didn't I say y'all going to let go of that victimhood mentality? Okay. Y'all are going to basically release all that woe is me stuff. Okay. And listen, we're human. We're human. Sometimes we have our moments of, like, when things are not working out, you be all down and out. But sometimes you can overplay that, meaning like you can be in that energy way too long, right? And some of you guys can sense that, okay, I've been here way too long. It's time for me to boss up, basically, is what I'm getting here. That is so beautiful, Paul. If you decide to really make those steps to get to really let go that victimhood mentality, I just want to say I'm proud of you. Okay, I'm very proud of you, because there's people out there that I do see out here in this world that are in this victim mentality, and they're wondering why nothing's happening for them, because they stayed in that energy too long. Listen, a lot of us have all been victims of something, so let's not dismiss, okay, that we have all been victims of something, right? But at the same time, there's a moment where you're called to heal. You're called to heal all that. And some people, they hear the calling, but they're not taking the steps. Or they're so busy being distracted by whatever they're coping with, whether it's by addiction, whether it's by distractions, that they're not even hearing the call to heal. And it's like you guys are realizing, hey, I'm hearing this call to heal myself, so I'm going to take the necessary steps to heal whatever I've been going through, so I can level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Okay, Ciara coming through. Okay, now I have to like share that song with you. Okay, so I want to share with y'all Tootsie Roll. I think life is going to be like sweeter. Okay, more soft, more soft. Because listen, let me tell you something about how strong perceptions are. When you start to think that your life is hard, guess what's going to happen? Your life is going to seem more harder than what it is. Listen, your external world is an absolute reflection on what's going on within, how you think, how you feel about yourself. It goes hand in hand. Okay. Level up by Ciara. Level up. Level up. Like how Ciara leveled up from Future and found her husband that treat her with more respect. Wow, I love how that's coming together. Wow, yeah, because listen, man, Future honestly disrespected the fuck out of Ciara. Let me tell you, he disrespected the shit out of her. You know, and then she was like, she got tired of that. It left him and found somebody else, and man, he treats her like a queen. It's beautiful. I'm in at all of the relationship. Okay. And I'm not really want to say that about relationships. Okay. Um, but when I see their synergy it is so beautiful. Like holy crap, it's amazing. It helps me to believe in love. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, it's funny how, and the reason why I brought up how Future disrespected Ciara and she didn't take that no more and left and found somebody else. I said that in the beginning. Okay, that y'all are no longer going to be in moments of just outright disrespect because you see yourself higher than that. Some of y'all could have kept over and over and over again attracting abusers, liars, thieves, narcissists that kept disrespecting you. And the hard truth, the hard pill to swallow is when that usually always happens over and over and over again. It's because, honestly, it all started out when you start disrespecting yourself. Pal 2, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not blaming nobody. This is a realization I had to get myself. I was so tired of being disrespected left and right. But I had to swallow that hard fucking truth that I was also disrespecting myself. I had no boundaries when it came to people. I always cared about others more than I cared about myself. Those are things that will disrespect yourself. And when I realized that pattern, I realized like, man, I need to stop complaining about how people are disrespecting me and actually learn how to respect myself. You know, and I feel like you guys are going to like honestly get that epiphany as well if you have not yet. And when you get that epiphany, pal 2, life is going to start changing for you. And I just want to say I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you because it's a big pill to swallow when you realize that you are the common denominator of all the relationships that you were with people that disrespected you. That's a hard pill. Oh man, it's a hard pill for me to swallow. But when I realized that and started making changes and start respecting myself, I started finding people that really respected me. And I realized like, damn, it really does start with you. Like, dang, you know. But don't tell the other pals. But I love this pal so much, and I have so much love for y'all. That went over your reading. I usually go like 15, 17 minutes, but I love it. I love this so much. I can't stop. I really don't want to stop now, but I have to move on to pal 3. So as an exchange for those extra minutes, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel and let me know how you feel about this reading here. And I wish you all the very best moving forward in life. Check out my other content. Goodbye. All right. Hello, pal 3. This is for you. We're going to talk about cycles that are ending in your life. All right. Make sure you subscribe, join the family, and like the video, and comment below what you think. I love hearing from y'all. I don't like talking to a wall, so talk to me. You feel me? Okay. So, what are cycles that are ending? Oh, that was quick. Okay. Oh, dang! What the heck? Pal 3. You Pal 3. Did y'all come from a like another pal? Because Okay. Let me make sure this is not pal. Well, I'm not gonna say which pal, but some of y'all could have came from other pals. Okay, y'all. I'm really gonna have to really be gentle in this reading because it's a little bit heavy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So let me take a deep breath and let me close my eyes. Some of y'all could have had mother wounds. Growing up, it just seemed like you and your mother had a lot of issues. It's like you guys can't really get along. It's like you always had differences. You always had conflicts. It just always seemed that way for many, 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 many years, especially during the time when you was like in elementary school or middle school. Because usually when you're a teen, that's when you really start to kind of like be a little feisty towards your parents. You know, be a little sassy. You know what I mean? Some teens are like that. Yes. Um, and some of y'all can still be having conflicts right now. Whether or not you and this mother figure are getting along, you still kind of have maybe some resentments. Okay. Some of y'all cannot be in talking terms with this figure. Hmm. So if you guys could have had some issues with a mother figure or some resentments, some things that you want to, get off your chest, but you're afraid to kind of bring it up towards this mother figure. I see opportunities for you to do so. I do see opportunities to finally open up communication to this mother figure. And the reason why I'm breathing y'all because I'm really feeling through this, y'all. This is some deep shit. Like, no offense to whoever chose this pal, but this is deep. There's some pain, there's some anger, okay, for some of y'all associated with this cycle that you tend to have with this mother-like figure. Like I'm feeling tightening in my chest right now, like for real. I want to cry. I want to cry. And trust me, like I'm channeling someone's pain, but you're not hurting me. I promise. It just helps me understand. Why am I seeing like a white small crock pot sitting on a counter? Hmm. Now I'm seeing an argument going on. Some of y'all tend to like have arguments in the kitchen. In the kitchen, okay. You and this mother figure. Hmm. I just happened to see the crock pot in the kitchen, y'all. So it's just a nuance of my clairvoyancy, basically. Um, some of y'all have like a crock pot in the kitchen, or like your mother figure was very she used that crock pot frequently. Okay, she used that crock pot a lot. To really help, like if you are afraid, okay, if you're afraid of addressing the elephant in the room with this mother figure, what would really help is to talk it over food, talk it over in a dinner, okay? Um, like do something together, like get your hair done, nails done together, some sort of bonding moment, like cooking together, and as you guys are eating, I, say to this mother figure, like, hey, just something for many years. I love you. It's just something I want to clear the air so I can become closer to you. I don't want this to become, a wedge between me and you. You know how to take my advice, but it's just something that I'm getting to say here. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. You can take it, run with it, or don't, whatever. You know what's best for you. Dang, there's some deep stuff. Shoot. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Let me breathe, y'all. If y'all don't like this pause or silence, you can like fast forward, whatever, whatnot. Okay. It's like you guys just want to wash yourselves clean from for whatever. Like there could be some shame or guilt with this, whatever you want to address. Okay, maybe this mother figure made you feel so ashamed about something, very ashamed, very guilty, and you're tired of holding that guilt. You're tired of holding that shame. You know. Mm. For some of y'all, unfortunately, it might not be a great idea to address it with this mother figure, but you guys are still holding it, so that's not good. Okay. And the cycle that's in it is like if you've been having a hard time finding the perfect time to address it, to announce it, to point it out, to address that elephant in the room, there's an opportunity coming for you guys. I hope it's a good opportunity. You know what I mean? Like shit. Like knock on wood, man. You don't want to wait until like the person's about to die or on their deathbed years from now, and you wish you could have, asked that pressing, burning question that you always had. For some of y'all not sure if this is your biological mother. Or maybe it felt like you guys are so drastically different from each other that it's hard for you to even see this person as your mother. Or maybe this person adopted you, took you in. Okay. Hmm. Some of y'all want to know your real mama, so it's hard for you to ask your mom, who's your real mom. For some of y'all want to address something that wasn't fair. And maybe this mother figure has been dismissive of it ever since. It's not like they don't love you, it's just maybe it's hard for them to even address it. So you might have to be the brave one between the two to point it out. Okay. Yeah, maybe bake together before you have this conversation because this is one deep ass conversation that you're trying to have. If this resonates with you, pal three. Excuse me for the cussing. Sometimes when I talk about deep shit, I can't help but cuss. It's funny because I'm wearing a Tupac shirt, and Tupac was like talking at a convention, right? And he says, and it was basically about important civil matters, okay? Civil issues that, Black Americans tend to experience, right? And he was like, listen, man, I'm about to cuss. I'm about to cuss, and this talking about the cuss, but how can you not cuss when you talking about real shit? I'm gonna have to find that video, man. Like, yeah, he was talking his ish, bro. But anyway, yeah. Let me breathe, y'all. Let me breathe. It's like you guys always wanted that love, that admiration from your mom, but you just didn't really get it, or it just felt like you didn't get adequate amount of that. It seemed, and you still long for it. You still long for it. Oh wow. Y'all, like my chest is so tight right now, bro. And it's probably why you're very nurturing yourself because you don't want other people to lack the nurturing that you have lacked growing up. This mother figure could have went through a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. And sometimes, y'all, not to excuse what could have happened between the two of y'all, but sometimes it's hard for a mother to be emotional present with their child when they're going through shit themselves. So it might be asked of you to have some sort of compassion, even though you might feel like what was done to you. as something that was unfair. Okay, y'all are birth. Okay, I heard you are both hurting. Y'all are both birth. Whoa, birth. Interesting. I want to say both, but my mouth wants to say birth. Birth. Your mother, okay? If this is your biological mother we're speaking of, your mother had a very tough pregnancy, a very very tough pregnancy, and maybe a tough birth. Okay, and I'm also getting like postpartum. Okay, and it's probably why. Okay, I just heard this mother figure was already depressed before they was even pregnant with you. So throughout the whole gas station of the baby, when you were growing in this uterus, your mother could hold some negative depression energy in her womb while you was growing in that same womb. And you might wonder why you could be very depressed yourself, or why you're prone to um, postpartum. If you have children yourself. Okay, I was telling Pal too about somatic healing. Y'all might want to be interested in somatic healing, or I feel God if you to say to you to check out other pals if you are drawn to it. And y'all just bear with me. I am taking some pauses because, like I said, this is very deep and I can feel it in my chest, and I don't want to rush this and put my own self through it. So just bear with me. I feel for you, pal. For you, this is deep, very deep. It's really boils down to generational trauma. Maybe your mom felt hurt by your grandmama, and your grandma felt hurt by your great great grandmother, and your great great grandma felt hurt by your great 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 grandmother. You know what I mean? And now you have to be the brave one to address that cycle, so that cycle ends with you. So the cycle that's ending, PAL 3, are some generational curses slash traumas. Okay? Oh, let's see if we can get some cards. But let me breathe some more. Just bear with me. You can fast forward. You know what I mean? Okay. You don't have to be a woman to resonate with this pal. It can be non-binary. You can be a man. This is for those who might have a mother wound, meaning that there is some trauma associated with a mother figure. Maybe some neglect associated with a mother figure. Okay. Yo, I'm not gonna edit this out. Y'all just gonna have to sit with me on this one, or you can fast forward for real. Do as you please. Okay, okay. Let's get some more. Okay, well, damn. There we go. Crown chakra. Crown chakra. Okay. Spirit is saying they understand that you are taking notes of the generational trauma. Some of y'all already know this, that there are some generational traumas, especially associated with the women in your bloodline. Okay? And it doesn't really have to be bloodline, but basically the connections in women in your family. Doesn't have to be biological bloodline here, okay? It can be like a spiritual bloodline, if that makes sense, you know. But they also want to really have you take note of the good things, that was passed down to you. For some of y'all, whether your mother figure exhibit this or not, but what came from your mother, okay, whether it's biological or whatnot, okay, what came down from a mother figure to you is psychic ability and gifts. Okay? So there is some good in this bloodline. Some of y'all might think that your whole bloodline is cursed, top to bottom. Okay? Some of y'all think it's just a whole cursed bloodline. Some of y'all believe that. Okay? But they're saying that there are some good things that have been passed down to you. So also take note of that too. Don't sleep on that, because some of y'all might not want to tap into abilities because maybe you're so hurt over your bloodline that you don't want to tap into something that's passed down to you. You know, like your resentment could be that big that you want to tap into abilities that was passed down to you because it came down from a person that you feel like was unfair or mistreated you. Okay. I'm not sure how long I can stay in this reading, y'all, because this is heavy. So let me get this top. Well, no, let me shuffle and get one last card, okay, guys? I hope this mic is okay. Holy crap. Let me see. Okay. Oh shit, well, 3 want to come. And there you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? Who sings that song? Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. I should know because I listen to it all the time. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. What the heck? Okay, I want to say it's from Fleetwood Mac. I have to find the song, y'all. Let me write it down so I can share it with y'all. I'm trying to do better with these song links, y'all. I'm really, because I know I had to have it in the past. But oh, let me link the video of the song below, and I don't. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna tighten up. I'm gonna tighten up. There's. Oh, jeez. When the rain washes you away, you will know. Whoa, 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 you know. Okay, so interesting. What was also passed down to you, PAL 3, is a particular mindset, like men ain't ish mindset. Like you might have had a mother figure that was very resentful towards men, and you might maybe consciously know about this, maybe not, but you might have a negative outlook on the opposite sex. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. Okay, you tend to have maybe a negative outlook on the opposite sex based on basically the resentments that your mother figure had. Okay, and this mother figure could have been very opinionated about these resentments. Okay, express them verbally towards you and basically say, "Watch out for men." You know, if you're a woman, this mother figure like, "Watch out for men. You can't trust them." If you're a man, you could have had a mother figure say, "Watch out for these women. You can't trust them." You know, that type of thing. That type of thing. And it's really beautiful because y'all want to be nurtured. Whether you want to admit this to yourself, your current partner, you want to feel loved. Okay, love. That's what you want. You want to be embraced. You want to be held. Okay. Some of y'all don't realize that if you guys address this, you and this mother figure will become more closer than y'all were before. All had to be done was to address the elephant in the room. But you're also afraid that it will, make the connection between the two of you much worse. Okay. Oh wow. This mother figure might even ask for forgiveness when you address it. Y'all might assume like, oh, this person's not gonna apologize or what. Y'all might be surprised. This mother figure is way more mature compared to the time where they did X, Y, and Z towards you. Okay, they could have matured emotionally, so by the time you address it to them, they were like, oh, you know what, my bad. Like 20 years ago, I wasn't, right, and I realized that, and da da da. Like they might even own up to their stuff if you were to address this to them. But y'all so afraid to talk about it. Oh my God, third chakra in the reverse. Yeah, third chakra in the reverse. Oh my God, I love tarot. Come on, y'all so afraid to talk about it, to address it. A lot of you guys are so detached. I mean, how can I say? A lot of you guys are so attached to a negative outcome that y'all don't even want to address it, even when there's an opportunity to talk about it. This says opportunity beacons. Okay, you have plenty of opportunity to address what the heck you want to address, but you don't want to say it because you're attached to a negative outcome that you think will happen. Y'all might be surprised that it might not turn out the way you think. Yeah, trust your gut on this. Some of y'all might be overthinking this whole ordeal, and you know it. No offense, no offense. It's just hey, don't shoot the messenger. Okay. Wow. Shoot. Pal 3. I gotta get out of here and go to Pal 4. Like this video, subscribe, join the family. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just surprised that we did 24 minutes of this, man. Comment below what you think. I love you guys. Bye. Check out all the videos. Hello, Pal 4. If you have chosen the blue card, this is for you. Now, before we get into the cards, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, join the family, and comment below on what you think about this video. I hate talking to a wall, so talk back to me. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? So I'm going to say this. Some of y'all could be folks who come from the countryside, okay? Some of y'all could consider yourself Southern if you're in the United States, Southern, because I'm seeing like a lot of homestead farm life type of stuff. I just heard cantonment, so very interesting. So y'all could live, um, and for y'all that don't know, cantonment, Florida is considered country to a lot of us people here where I live at. But anyway, you know, A lot of us locals say, "Oh, so you live in the country? So you live in Canton? You must live in the country." Like that's just how we talk. But anywho, a lot of y'all could have a country background lifestyle. Maybe you guys even lived on farms. Okay, I just heard some of y'all could have had farms or farmland passed down to you. Okay. Anyway. What are cycles that are ending, and PAL fours life? I keep hearing that song, Sweet Home Alabama. Okay, so some of y'all could have come from Alabama or the southern parts of the United States. Okay. Some of y'all love the country lifestyle. Some of y'all love country music, race car races and stuff, you know. Some of y'all could have like a country slur. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting all this, but I am. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, man, because multiple people watching this. If these initial messages are not for you, that's okay. You may have some messages that are for you. Stick around. If you don't want to stick around, then choose another pal, okay? Do as you will. All right, cool. What is Indian Pal Force life? What's some cycles? Change your focus. Clarify, spirit. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? Seek. Give me another one. Yeah. Confront. Ooh. Yeah. Some of y'all could have came from different pals. I don't know why, but it's like for this reading, like all the pals tend to share a similar pal. Okay. Not all pals share the similar thing, but at least two tend to share similarities. So if you feel drawn to a pal, another one, go ahead and choose that. But okay, some of y'all want to return home, want to return to your hometown. Some of y'all might want to move away from your hometown. Okay, some of y'all might have to revisit home to end this cycle. Wherever you consider home, you might have to revisit this place to get over whatever this is. Yeah, this is so similar, almost similar, but yeah, just choose another path you drawn to it, folks. It'll make sense if that's for you. Okay. What could be ending? Mm, what could be ending a cycle is comparison, comparing yourself to other people. Some of y'all could have come from the have-nots and always wish to be part of the haves. The haves and have-nots, meaning like the rich and poor. Okay, some of y'all could have grown up rich and maybe envied the poor. Okay, some of y'all could have grown up poor or envied the rich. Okay, you're going to start being more grateful of what's going on in your life. I heard okay. I just heard watch out for food poisoning. Y'all might need to be careful on what y'all eat in the next like 7 days or so. If it don't look funny, don't eat it. If it don't smell right, don't eat it. Don't take no chances, folks. Like if it don't feel right, don't eat it. Don't eat it. I don't know what that's a random ass message, but because all of a sudden I started to get nauseated out of nowhere. I was fine. I was fine when I was you know, uh in the beginning of this reading, but all of a sudden I got nauseated, and then I started hearing my spirit saying, "Watch out for what you eat." So that's a random. That's for somebody, y'all. Someone is not following uh, food safety guidelines. Just I'm gonna just say that. So you might want to be careful of eating out right now. Pile 4. Anyway, a cycle that is also ending pile 4 is being dismissive on some things. Like maybe you need to go to the doctor, but you've been dismissive on that. You want to finally like go to the doctor. If you need to go to the dentist, but you've been dismissive on that and haven't gone, you want to start going to the dentist. Some of y'all have some needs that you have, but you've been dismissive towards that. And you guys are going to confront those needs and actually address them. Okay. Some of y'all going to start addressing your childhood trauma. Some of y'all been dismissive towards that. Like maybe you thought, oh, childhood trauma, like I'm over that, but you might realize that you're really not, and you need to actually do more work on that area. It happens. It happens. Trust me. Trust me. You know, I tell people healing is a lifelong process. Healing is a lifelong process. Okay. So don't expect yourself to like be gentle with yourself if you find out that there's more healing needed in the area that you have previously worked on before to heal. It's okay. Okay. I gotta breathe. I don't know why y'all be giving me deep messages. Y'all, maybe this is the holidays, and I think that's when people really start thinking about family, especially when things are not going right in family. You know what I mean? Anywho, some of y'all might know someone who keeps saying anywho. Like if you have a family member or a friend that says anywho, like I'm definitely challenging that person because I don't think I've said anywho with the other pals. What does anywho mean literally anyway? Like is it makes sense to say, well, anyway, like who said anywho? Who was the first person who said that? You know what I mean? Because it just never makes sense. Like I get what it means, but the literal like meaning is like kind of weird. Like anywho, do you mean like anyway? I don't know. That's just me. That's me. um. Hmm. Some of y'all envied. I was okay. Don't shoot the messenger. Maybe I should refrain from the word envy. But some of y'all be like, "Oh, it's not fair how what?" Like some of y'all think, "Oh, it's not fair how they're living their life. Oh, it's not fair that they got more freedom and I don't. Oh, it's not fair. Oh, it's not fair. Oh, it's not fair." Like some of y'all might realize, like, okay, maybe you might need to work on your mindset, which is interesting about change your focus. Some of y'all could be okay. Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Hey, some of y'all could be more okay. Ooh, spirit, help me find the words so powerful won't be mad. Cause all is love here, y'all. I'm not talking bad about y'all, but I'm all about talking about the real, man. I'm not really trying to sugarcoat nothing. I don't sugarcoat over here, but I want to make sure I say it in a way that is well received, so you can apply it to your life versus rejecting it, and you just continue the same old cycle. If that makes sense. So, Spirit, help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Okay, I heard your life will, thank you. Your life will improve once you start focusing on yourself. Some of y'all are focusing on how others are living their life and how things are just working out for them and her and she and they. But you could have been focusing on yourself and you could have found out solutions to your problems and you could have been happy along with those other people. Woo! Shit. That yeah. Oh, damn. Like it's really not me, folks. Like this is what I'm getting. I promise. And I'm not, and all is love because some of y'all are too focused on other people's happiness. That's basically what I'm saying. And it's starting to become kind of toxic towards yourself. And it makes you not appreciate your own life because you're so focused on other people's lives. Damn, spirit is really coming through with the belt. They coming through with the belt. Okay. Um. Yeah. Like how you okay? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Like, have y'all ever had a parent who tends to discipline by using the belt, and they try to like before they whoop you, they give you life lessons before they whip you? I feel like that's basically the representation right now of spirit coming through and saying like we gonna whoop you, if you don't tighten up. So let me tell Power Four about these messages about themselves so they can tighten up so they won't go through harsher, moments in life. It really is the mindset here that they're saying to clean up. Shoot. Dang, Yeah, someone here is comparing themselves to others way too much, way too much. So that can be a cycle that could be ending, y'all. Self comparison, like toxic self comparison. Shoot. Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. Interesting song to come up. I think it's called. Well, I know it's by Nancy Sinatra. I need to look up what it's called, but it's almost like y'all still feel resentment towards someone who treated you like ish, bro. Like, okay, like a scenario would be like, okay, you dated someone, you made this person to the man that they are now. Like if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be as happy as they are now. When this whole time you could have been focusing on your own happiness. Like someone is like, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be the way that he is. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be as successful. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have been successful. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have all the clientele. If it wasn't for me, but okay, worry about your own clientele. Worry about your own happiness is basically what Spirit is saying. Don't worry. If you feel like you did so much for someone and you didn't get anything back in return, don't worry. Don't worry about that. You're gonna get your return some way, somehow. It might not come from that person, but it might come elsewhere. Okay. Sometimes Sometimes give and take is not always so direct. Okay. And what I mean by that is there's times where when you give to others, you might receive from someone else. Okay. So some of y'all might be mm, a little bit resentful. Okay, how you added on to somebody and someone didn't add on to you, type of thing. So y'all might end that cycle. Dang, spirit. Okay, let me write this song by Nancy Sinatra. Yeah, I might get additional messages. You know what, too? There's two songs by Drake that's coming up. And one song is Jaded. Okay, he has a song called Jaded. And how he's basically talking about like He can't really love nobody else because how he was treated. Like he's still kind of like effed up from the fact that someone, used him, dissed him, whatever, whatnot. So he's jaded, you know what I mean? Like he's very pessimistic about love and relationships. Why my baby leaning like this? Hold on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you can't complain of how you ain't receiving love and stuff, but you not even working on yourself on how to receive love. You feel me? Just keep it 100. Keep it 100. Okay? Keep it, just keep it a buck. Okay? And 99 cents with it in song. Okay? Okay? So it's really changing your focus, like changing your perceptions about love, changing your perceptions about happiness. Like y'all, some of y'all could be mad that someone is happy without you, type of thing. You feel me? Like how can this person get over me like this? Like how this person can just leave me, diss me like this? Like how? And y'all could be like very mad about that stuff. And then when good people come into your life, you're dismissive towards them. And you're wondering why people are not that are good and not coming to you because you push them away, power forward. So some of y'all might not be. Some of y'all don't realize that you are the perpetrator in your cycle. Ah, damn. Y'all listen. I ain't taking a bullet from no one, so do not shoot the messenger. Okay, okay. I say this with love. I say this with love. Mm. Woo! Some of y'all don't realize that you are the own perpetrator of your cycle because you're sitting here resentful and stuff when you could just moved on. So you might have to confront yourself in order to end that resentful cycle and look in the mirror with love, but also point out what you need to work on too, because that's how you're going to improve moving forward in life. Period. In order to solve a problem, you gotta recognize it first. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Okay. 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 We good, Power Four? Me, you, we cool, right? Because honestly, if the roles was reversed, I probably wouldn't know how to take that first. You know what I mean? like what you saying, Lee? Like what you saying about me? What you saying about me going over? Like you feel me? If the roles was reversed, dang, dang. Anyway, sorry y'all. I'm crackling myself up. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm just laughing how Spirit is really not playing today. They're not playing at all. At all. Okay, we have Move. I'm telling you, man, if you have hard times in love, you're gonna have to let that resentment go. So this new love can come through, man. And it's so funny because the second song that I'm hearing from Drake is Come Through. Come Through. And I talk about love coming through. And in that song, he talks about come through. Girl, we got plenty of things to do. Come through. So y'all have some work to do on yourselves, okay? So this love can come through. You feel me? I'm gonna share that with y'all too. Those two songs by Drake. Y'all have the most songs. Okay, so it's called what? Jaded. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I hear someone play that song, Jaded, I'm like, nigga, what you been through? Like, what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, so apparently you been through something. I pray for you. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Jaded is a really good song. But when I see someone play that for real, I can tell that shit resonates. I'm like, damn. Okay. So anyway, y'all. Kisses and hugs. This is gonna be this is gonna be the end. I hope we good over here, Power Four. It ain't me, it's spirit. It's spirit, okay? Oh, love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Uh, just thank you for all my new and old subscribers. Okay, I'm very thankful. And comment below what you think about this rating for real. Like, be 100, be 100 with me. I can take it. I can handle it. Okay. Check out my other content. Bye. Later.